Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Truth Be Told. Okay, let's get started. Aries, going around the world from Aries to Pisces. Also, stick around for the collective. Okay, thank you, time stampers. Thank you, subscribers. I love you all. Okay, Aries, let's see what we've got. We have the Four of Swords, 2 fours, 4 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Wands. Wow. So now where do I go? Now what do I want? Now is the time to not make any moves. Plan your actions and don't tell anyone. Why? Because you don't want to jinx your actions, right? We all know that. Are you saving money? Are you waiting for another 4 months, right? So that's February, March, April, May. Maybe you're headed out somewhere in May, going on a trip and planning and figuring out how you're going to do it, right? Investing in yourself, truly, okay? I'm using the vice versa deck for clarity. I'll keep it like this so you can see. Okay. Okay, so let's clarify those 2 fours. And 2 cards came out, so let's take them. Look at that, the 9 of Wands and the Magician. So a lot of you are exhausted, right? A lot of you have been really working hard, trying to managing yourself, getting a new lease on life, figuring out what it is that you really want, and not worrying about anything else, right? The 4 is the home, right? The determination, the indebtedness of what we've put out for so long, and now how do we go from here? Like, what am I going to do in my future? I've been thinking about it. I've been wondering what it is that will set the tone for the future. What's it going to be? What tools shall I use? What insight do I need in order to figure out how much of my investment I will put forth? Because you are exhausted. You've been through a lot, right? You have the 2 here, and then you have this last one. So you know that with the 9 and the 2, that's 11, which is a master number, which is give yourself an 11-day break. I'm serious. Take a break from reality. If you've been traveling, you did it because you were tired and you needed a rest. You needed to regroup also, okay? And really, honestly, I was going to say Taurus, those of you cuspers, but I think the Taurus came in to say that if you're worried about or regarding money, finding a new way to make money is also what some of you are working toward. Okay? All right. I think that's where the Taurus vibe came in. See? New ways to make money. Okay? All right. Now let's focus on Taurus. All right, Taurus, what's happening for you? Taurus, the 2 of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the 7 of Wands. So the 7 of Wands and the Ace become an 8. So we're working on planning what it is that you want to do, and you may not know what it is. So if you are an Aries Taurus cusper, this could very well be your vibe as well, not really knowing like what it is you're working on, or maybe it's just behind the scenes. You're working on something behind the scenes and you don't want to talk about it, and you don't want others to know about it, which is fine, because others are becoming inquisitive. They want to know. Why do they want to know? Why do they want to know? Is it just, sorry. People want to know, let's see, Ten of Swords. Okay. So so I heard that people are saying, are you okay? For some of you, are you okay? Are you getting ready to figure it out? I need a couple more cards for Taurus, please. So here's a 6, which is balancing out the imbalance, right? Balancing what's not known to you yet. Maybe you're trying to balance these people who are coming at you that want to know, well, now what are you going to do? Or are they being, I need to know, are these people there for your highest good? Are they there to help you out? You know what I mean? It's like, what are they there for? It could be a legal issue. But I don't feel that as much as I feel with the 6 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, and the Justice. This is about no matter what you're doing or what you decide to do, you are going to be fair in your actions with others. You're going to also, Spirit saying, you're going to stomp them down if need be. Like, I don't need to tell you what I'm doing. I'm doing something different. I'm starting a new life, and I don't want to talk about it, and I don't feel the need to justify the means of what I've been through, because I'm looking forward, and I'm also using my intuition. So a lot of you are using your intuition for people that are inquisitive. I feel like you have some people in your space that are like, okay, so what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now about this love? What's the next move? It's hidden. This is, someone may have eloped, and you don't, no one knows. No one knows. Court of law, excuse me, annulment of a marriage, trying to put the pieces back together, trying to figure it out. And what's the driving force of this ace for Taurus? Okay, so inner strength, courage to move on, to move away from a relationship that was and has been maybe ended. You might not have seen it coming, but I feel a relationship is like it's going to the court system. Annulment, the ending of looking and searching for your true north. This is searching for your true north, searching for the inner strength and guidance that is needed in order to put in place to get this, to get yourself back to where you used to be, right? And balance your life out again. Maybe someone just really, you know, had other ideas about what the this marriage or this situation. Taurus, I don't think you were on the same page with someone, and I don't think you're talking to them. And I think that if, for some of you, you went to the courts to get married, right? For others, whomever hurt you, you need to really take a step back and really feel your way through it. And I also am hearing that Ace of Wands was a purely sexual relationship. And then when that was over, it was like, okay, now what do we have? Okay, Gemini. That's why I can't stress enough, seriously, that the most important thing in relationships is not to start in the bedroom. But hey, what can you do? It really does happen. Okay, Gemini, 7 of Swords, Judgment, and 9 of Cups. Oh my Lord, right? Is this a wake-up call for some of you to get your act together with, like, if you're drinking? If someone's deceived you, there's a wake-up call here. There's a wake-up call. Is someone trying to, when someone looks back and sees you happy, like, right? Is that like, is someone looking back saying, I should have seen the red flags. I should have gotten, you know, there were things that I didn't hear the call. I didn't get the memo. And someone's happy. So, and this is, right, masculine, and then, of course, the angel. Let's see what this means, Gemini, because this is intensely, I feel like maybe, you know, you walked away. We have Aries, Leo, Sag in the reverse. Oh, yeah. Someone tried to outdo you, outshine, put out your light. Look at that. 3's a crowd. Yeah. Some of you had a 3-party situation that was an Aries, Leo, Sag, and it was like, okay, so someone's playing someone else. Someone's playing someone else. And now we have 10 of Cups, right? But the thing is someone's happy and someone's really pissed off that you're happy. I think that's what it is. I think an Aries, Leo, Sag is really pissed off that you're happy and that you found your holy grail, that you're celebrating, that you're out partying. Maybe they see stuff, you know, on social media. Let's really delve into these 2 cards, though, okay? Because this guy or girl, someone who's jealous or someone who really can't, they just can't be happy for you, right? This person cannot be happy for you if you're happy now and you let them go, right? Because of this stuff. It was like, here's the last straw, the last conversation. Someone may have really, someone was chosen and it was either you chose someone above someone else. And someone, this queen could be masculine, feminine, what have you. Aries, Leo, Sag is like, yeah, I didn't know what you were doing behind my back. And, you know, and I didn't get the memo. All right, let's see what else. 7 of Swords and the wake-up call. Look at that. Could not commit, Gemini. Someone could not commit and someone else is in a marriage and could not commit to a third party, Leo, Aries, Sag. Could be their moon sign, what have you. But a third-party relationship had to end. Someone cut the ties. There you go. There you are. The Ace of Cups is reversed. There wasn't enough love to sustain a relationship in order for someone to commit, and they're pissed that you're happy, you've moved on, and that's it. I mean, this person is not happy. Okay, I got to put these down for a sec and take a card on this Aries, Leo, Sag. Look at that. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So, someone had someone else. Or these two people were in cahoots. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag. In cahoots with what they were planning. Maybe they were planning something, right? And Spirit stepped in and said, oh, whoa, wait a second. You guys are like massive shade. And something's got to end. So a third party ending, but two people wanted to be together, but there wasn't enough love to sustain being in love. Difference, right? And let's go further, Gemini. You're happy because you're starting over. You're definitely starting over. Absolutely. And you want the commitment, right? We're going to definitely leave the Hierophant right here. We're going to take that out. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to get a card on the Ace. Okay? Let's get a card on the Ace of Cups for Gemini, please. Look at that. Someone who kept coming back and forth in and out of your life. Leo, Aries, Sag. It was just sex. It wasn't the real deal. This is the real deal. That's why no longer will you tolerate relationships that are not the in love of agape love, and the physical has to be here for sure, but it's sacred love. This is sacred. Sacred love that lasts over the course of time. One more. I have to do one more for Geminis. I do. Someone could be coming in, wanting to battle it out, right? 7 of Swords becomes the 8. If someone has something to say to you really quick, like, wait a second, what just happened? Why? What, why, who, where? I feel that person's going to get crickets. It's going to be crickets. No response. No response. Someone knows the truth. We do have roots in Egypt, for sure, and or Europe, and we have the eagle, the hawk. So you may have a hawk, that's your totem animal. But the bottom line is, when someone's looking back and saying, what just happened, because someone's happy, what are you going to do? You have the sacred bond of a commitment in love. Someone has a new love and is not exposing that love. Then there's no reason to. If you're happy and in love, there's no reason that you should be needing to show that to the world. Okay. Cancers. Cancers, what's happening? Okay, the Hermit, the Nine of Cups came out again, and the Death card. So, what are we doing with our lives? Are we, I'm going to say it, I don't know why, but are we thinking that for some of you, you saw the light of a new day and you feel like, you know what, Cancers, you're like, I think I'm, I may be indulging in too much drinking and I may need to stop that for a minute. It's either you, Cancers, it's either you, a Scorpio, or a Virgo. Let's look at what that means. Oh, so we're healing. And, what do? We drink. It happens. If someone has passed, I am so sorry, Cancers. If someone had cancer, they're telling me, I'm so sorry. Someone might have died of, right? What is it? Cirrhosis of the liver, they're telling me. Okay? It's already happened. It could be a father figure. A father who was drinking too much. Right, Cancer? So we're mourning the loss that's already happened. So I have to put these like this goes here. And it comes as a kind of a wake-up call for you if you're someone who knows or has a father, grandfather, or whatever who has crossed over because of cirrhosis of the liver, right? Let's see what else, Cancers. I mean, celebration of life, yes. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius also in the mix because we have the King of Swords reversed. So someone didn't tell you they had a drinking problem. If that was the case, I think you felt someone did, or you ended a relationship because of someone who's an alcoholic. There's too much drinking here. What about the Nine of Cups? Show me for Cancers. Look at this. They're gone. They left. You couldn't make it work. Someone has passed. Or they just left. You are mourning a loss, and I'm sorry. I really am. You're mourning the loss of someone that is no longer part of your life. And I feel it's a father for sure. It's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or a Virgo. It could have been alcohol. It could have been heart issues. Alcohol. A heart attack. Jeez. Oh my gosh. These are the kind of readings that you're just like, what the heck happened? Someone is very sorry. This is, I'm sorry. This is, please forgive me. This is, I'm ashamed of myself. Maybe this is part of, someone wore red or liked caps. Someone feels like they were played. Jeez, Cancers. Cancers, what's happening? The truth of someone's actions in love gave way to someone leaving. So if it isn't death, it is the death of a relationship that someone said, I'm sorry, but I tried maybe going to rehab or AA or something, and I couldn't stop. Or I need to work on myself. I'm not ready for this. But I truly and firmly believe, Cancers, that you are mourning the loss of someone for sure. I do. I do. And I kept saying, when I just said I do, I felt it was a marriage. It could be a divorce, but I feel it's a loss. And I feel this guy is really shameful. He's feeling really ashamed of himself because he couldn't kick the habit. See, it's the same guy almost, you know. I don't know. It could also be, Spirit saying, could also be that this masculine Cancers seemed like a father figure to you as well. Okay? Okay. I'm really sorry if that is the case. They're in a better place. It's easier said than done, right? And we don't know. Here's the thing, Cancers. Anyone who has a drinking issue, understanding that it's a dis-ease of one's own body. It's not only the body, but it's also the things that someone has that they couldn't deal, so they numb themselves with, that's, sex, drugs, and alcohol, right? Okay, so I am sorry. Leo. And Leo. What's happening? Leo. Oh, wow, look at this. The Empress, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. And I feel an immediate feeling of someone's pregnant, a pregnancy, awaiting to find out if you're pregnant. Yes, you're pregnant. You might have been waiting for a while to get pregnant. You were trying for, a minute. You have 2 full moons. So some of you did IVF 7 or 8 times to get pregnant. Or it took 7 or 8 months to get pregnant. Some of you are 7 or 8 months pregnant. Or you're waiting to find out you just found out. Oh, that's it. Thank you. You just found out that the child is a boy, and you've been hoping, praying, and wishing for that. All right, Leo, congrats. I love it, right? And going to be, this child is going to be not an architect, is going to navigate through life in different ways, is going to navigate through life in different ways on different platforms. This child I feel this child is going to be a different type of child, right? Like a child of honorability. This child is going to be a gift from your father. I heard that. This is a father. I feel like if your father is no longer on the earth plane, is on the other side, they are orchestrating this child and brought this child to both of you as a gift. We have 7 here, 8, and then 5. So we have 13, and that's a 4. So this child is going to be very home. It's going to be a homey family environment. The child's going to teach you about how to grow in your own light. I don't know why, but I feel that. How to grow more. You're going to be like feeling like your father's presence is part of, look at that, yes. That's an absolute yes. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it's your father from the other side saying, this is confirmation that this child has been given to you as a gift from the universe in order to grow up. Not saying you're not grown up, just saying it's going to put you on a different platform. The child's going to allow your life to just grow by leaps and bounds, being a mom and a dad, and now realizing what your mom and dad went through as you were growing up. There will be many instances, by the way, where Spirit's going to show you not only your similarities with your child that's coming in, but will also show you the differences that you had between your parents in being raised, the way you were raised. And always remember, if you or your parent felt at some point that they weren't able to handle what was being given to them, know that you are going to handle this. I need to know what the 5, what's the change of, the change is not only the fact that you're having a child, but the change is the way that you are seen. Okay, so here's what I feel. I feel that, Leos, you are definitely in a place of the highest honorability to have and to be gifted by being a father and or a mother, right? I feel this is mom and dad saying this is going to change you and make you grow up to see yourself in a different light. You're going to change. You're not going to be the same person. You can never be the same person, especially when you take on the responsibilities of being a father. I feel this is you saying, yeah, I just became a father. I'm becoming a father. I now am not sure if I can own up to that responsibility, but you know what? I'm going to give it my best shot. And you may be out of the limelight for a minute with friends, family, social media, etc., because you're going to be so focused on taking care of the mother of your child and anything else that you need to take care of, which is a lot. There's preparation here. It's preparation. Really good. Really good. Oh my gosh. Congrats. Congrats to all of the new fathers, Leos. You waited a long time for this, and the beauty of life is to see the face of your father and or mother in your child. Wow, look at that. How's that for confirmation? And don't worry about money. You're going to be able to take care of this child. Okay. I didn't think that the 5 of Pentacles was so much the money as much as the work that needs to be done to grow as a father, as a parent. But I feel like now you are in a real stable position, even if you take a minute out of your work schedule to take care of, you know, the child or being, look at that. Oh my gosh. Your father could have been a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for sure. Wow. Some of you are getting married because you found out you're pregnant. Yes, that's true too. Okay, let's go. Leo is taking up all of the attention. I love it. Well, of course. Leo full moon. All right, let's go. Moving on. Virgo. 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 The 3 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the Justice card. So someone walked away and you had no idea it was going to happen. And maybe it's someone whom you're married to because there's a third party. Virgo, what's happening with these third parties? I deal with this, I've dealt with this for a minute, but I think that the third party's over. Dead and gone. Sorry, I don't mean physical. I mean the relationship is over. Someone that you've been dealing with at a distance that was a third party relationship is over because someone's married, because someone can't get out of a marriage, because let's see what the Justice card says for Virgos. Oh yeah, marriage. There it is. Someone's married and they can't leave. Someone's stuck. So Virgo, if you're in a marriage, if you're in a committed relationship and a third party situation has ended, Spirit's saying this had to happen, right? Under the guise of a full moon, 2 full moons actually. Look at that. 2 full moons. For others, I just heard till death do us part. So let's see what that means. Till death do us part, right? Is someone, yeah, look at that. Till death do us part. You will always be in my heart. I don't know. That just came out. A Leo, Aries, Sag. Someone that you grew very fond of. I'm saying almost like a 10-year relationship here, for sure. And I just looked 9. They told me 9. 36 on my time clock. A third-party relationship, Virgo, I'm sorry, has ended. It was 9 years, perhaps. For some, 10, but I feel like 9 for sure. 8, 9 years, okay? And it's over. And you, as difficult as it is, you had to stay by the sacred unity of marriage. It could be a Scorpio or a Leo, Aries, Sag. And it could be sun and or moon sign. I'm so sorry, Virgo, but you've been having this, you've been having for a while. You have. For whomever I'm talking to, you've been having a third-party relationship, secret love for about 9 years. In God we trust, right? We trust that when people leave our lives, that too has to happen for the reasons of the vows that you've made. I'm so sorry. But tending to your responsibilities is for you. I mean, that's what makes Virgos so dynamic, because they don't veer off course. Even if someone tempted you and you had this on again, off again thing with a Scorpio or an Aries, Leo, Sag, that had to end. Okay, Libra. It's very specific, but don't forget, these are general reads, okay? So Spirit says, I want to tell whomever's out there, you know, these are the messages. We are just the messengers, and not just. This is a massive message. We are massively guiding you. Look at this. Libra just said, wait, I want to talk here. All right, let's talk. So we have a 2 of Cups. And why the worry? Why are we worrying? Why are we, someone's worrying, someone's staying up at night. This could be for Libra moons. The feeling of the relationship. Is it a fair relationship? Is it fair and just? Is it keeping you up at night because you're like, well, maybe you're making plans? Oh, look at that. Oh, well, that would keep me up at night, wouldn't it? Someone might, look at that. This is the sun and the moon, right? And the moon. So what's keeping you up at night is knowing that things are not going to stay the same. They're not. You have here, Libra, sorry. You have like a twin flame situation going on. And you're like, how did this happen? When did this happen? I think this feels really good. Nine of Swords, please show me another card. Oh, well, that puts a little spin on it. What is the ex gonna say? What? Someone's gonna find out that you're in a relationship. Sorry. Someone's gonna find out something. You're like nervous. You're nervous. What's the ex-husband gonna say? What an ex-husband, an ex-lover, an ex-boyfriend, an ex. What are they gonna think? What are you trying to, like, are you really that worried about it? I don't think so. No, I don't think so. You're not. You're trying to, people are going to, sorry, now my nose is itching. This is a new life, a new start. And for some of you, you're like, I know someone's is not going to really like the fact from my past that I'm happy, that I'm getting married, that I'm getting engaged, that I have a new life, that we're going places, we're doing things. Let me get another for Libra, please. It's like, you know, finally the karmic justice came out. Look at that. Oh my God. Someone's fearful that you are moving on with someone else and are happy. Someone's staying up at night worrying. Did they or didn't they get married? Did you or didn't you end up with someone else, moving in together, living together? Obviously, same thing. You're seeing a new relationship and someone from your past isn't happy, and the past is not only fearful of the fact that you've moved on, Libra, but it's also this was a karmic soulmate relationship where it was very difficult to part ways. This was someone had you literally tied and bound. I know that's Elton John's song. Tied and bound, right? That's the words in the song. What song is that? It's Yellow Brick Road. So someone's going on their own yellow brick road, right? Especially with this card, yellow, right? Going to their happy place on the yellow brick road, and someone's not happy because this person is saying, yeah, you're not having any part of it. So here we are, Libra. It's you. I know it's an Aquarian, but it's not an Aquarian. It's you, or it could be an Aquarian, another air sign saying if someone from their past or your past was toxic and wanted to hold you and keep you under the wing of attachment and codependency and everything else. I think maybe for some of you, you or someone else feared them finding out because you didn't know what they were capable of, like how they were going to handle it, right? It could be an Aquarian, but here it could be you saying, never again. I cut you out, we're done. Okay? So, if it is Aquarius, because this is an Aquarian right here, and so is this, it's an ex that thought you or them would never leave them, right? You know, putting the chains that bind you two together. Was it, you know, whatever that was. Whatever that means, someone's like really upset that you're moving in together, that you're going to, you know, be together, and you're happy. And someone may say, well, I guess that was the karmic lesson here, right? When we disattach and disassociate with people that are trying to hold us back, only the magic can only happen after we separate ourselves from people like that. Spirit wants to know. Spirit wants to know where is the love, right? And Libra, you found the love with someone else. It's a new love, by the way, that came in, right? And that's how it happens. And look at, right? It's a bond, a really good bond, by the way. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpios. Let's see what's happening for you. The 8 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. So, Scorpio, if you, which you are here, not if, you're here, you're drinking, you're happy, you're moving on, you're moving out, someone moved on, someone moved out, you're not, maybe, I don't know yet, we're going to kind of check these cards out if someone's happy that you moved on or they moved on. What's the deal? What is this for Scorpios? Justice reversed. Something's not fair. It's not fair that they left. It's not fair that they didn't, that the relationship wasn't going to commitment level. It's not fair. Someone's saying it. I don't know who's saying it, but there it is. I thought you were the one. We were going to get married, but someone couldn't do it. Someone couldn't tie the knot here, right? So now someone, Scorpio, it could be very well be you, just drinking it up, drinking your sorrows away. I mean, we're not going to lie, right? We don't lie. Drinking your sorrows away because someone has left. It was 8 days ago, 8 weeks ago, and it already happened, because here's it happening, but it already happened. So out of the blue, someone picks up and takes off. Hello. Look, I mean, the cards don't lie. And someone's drinking because of their sadness. I mean, let's see, Scorpio, are you sad that someone has left? You're putting, or they are putting all their efforts into their job. They're trying to ignore the fact that someone's trying to put all their efforts into the job. Was this about someone didn't want to put in the work, or is this, I'm just working and drinking right now so I can forget? Holding back. Holding back, trying to find the wisdom in the actions of yourself and or another. Look at these 3 cards. Just let me look. This is the drinking, a lot of drinking, right? Working hard, but also playing hard, but also this is the labyrinth, right? And this is the wise man. So something happened, this happened out of the blue in order for you to grow, in order for you to learn, in order for you to figure out what it is that someone, yourself or another, truly wants out of a relationship. A 2 of Cups relationship, no doubt. Has someone's leaving, Scorpio, helped you to grow as a person. Let's see. Ace of Cups. Reversed. Not enough love. Not enough love. Not enough commitment. Not able to commit. Emotionally not available. Someone wasn't emotionally available to commit to this relationship. So they walked. You walked. Whatever. Pouring yourself a drink and pouring yourself and drowning yourself in sorrow. Not literally, just, well, for some you're drinking a lot, right? And not wanting to put the work in. You got to work at it, right? And when we don't work at it, when we don't work at a relationship, Scorpio, someone leaves. If there's not that sacred bond of love and someone was holding back, here is your lesson. The lesson is that it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. And sometimes we try really hard, right? We try really hard to make it work. But, and I just lost one of the cards in this deck, in the vice versa deck. Let me just see if I can find that other card. Yeah, here it is. Hold on. Okay, now I can, it's the drinking card, right? It's like you're not telling people that you're like drinking a lot. You're hiding out drinking. The card was hiding. It wasn't an accident. Okay. I had to take a deep breath because I think someone really might just regret not putting in the work. If you haven't already. Okay. Let's move on to Saggies and let's focus on Sagittarius. Okay? Saggies. Sag. Okay, let's see. Saggies, the Magician, the Four of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Wow, you're thinking good. Thinking of new projects, new prospects, new love. Thinking of new love ideas, what you do, who you're with, how to spice things up. I feel someone saying, okay, how do I spice this life up? I need new ideas. I need to put a new spin on how I feel. Oh my God, yes. And someone is giving you that same advice. I feel someone, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is saying, we need to spice this up. How are we going to do it? How are we going to do it? What tools are we going to use? Oh my God, look at this. Someone's saying, you figure it out. Someone doesn't even know that you want to spice things up. A Gemini, Libra, Aquarius may have no idea. This could be another convo with someone else who you've been like thinking, all right, I don't want to start a fight because I need to spice up my love life. I need to figure out something to do, but I want to do it maybe as a surprise. I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to tell anyone that I'm going to surprise someone and show them how much I care, show them how much love I have, and it's not just physical. It is a feeling of I've been having feelings. I feel that Sag, let's talk. I feel like you've been in a very physical, or it has been in the past, a very physical relationship, right? With a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? And I feel that this, because this is reversed, things have been a little dry, if you will. And you're thinking of ways in which you can spice this relationship up again, right? You've been with someone for maybe 4, 5 years, or it's been last 4 or 5 years that things have been a little stagnant, if we could say that, in the bedroom, what have you. And now someone, oh my gosh, someone has options. It's either you or someone else. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I feel that now you're like, okay, well, I better take a look at myself here really close. This is reversed. This is reversed, and so is this. I feel a Gemini has no idea, Saggies, that you have other opportunities, but I'm going to tell you, because this guy's reversed, this is like, you know, look at me, I'm so sexy, and I know it. Someone is tempting Sagittarians. A younger fire sign. A younger sign is tempting you with the physical, not the mental, the physical. And it could be mental. It's getting mentally confusing, because now you're questioning, like, am I really in love with who I'm with? Who I'm trying to create a new, you know, a new vibe so that we can thrive. And I'm thinking that things are stagnant here, and someone may have other options, right? Someone's getting, right? I'm going to say it. Someone is either going to take the bite of the apple. And you know what happens when you take the bite of the apple, right? The transition happens, but the transition may not be something that you like. Because if you transition from a relationship that's solid, you're going to end up saying, I should have worked on this relationship. Someone's working very hard to take the attention away from who you're already committed to, and they're drawing in a lot of, like, you know, social media pics of them, of the masculine with their bodies, you know, they're showing their torso and their six-pack, whatever. Someone's working really hard to get you to get you to bite, to the devil's in the details. And this is what's going to happen if you bite, or if someone takes the bait. If someone takes the bait, you are going to regret it. Or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius will regret it. There's a change. Someone's bored. Someone's bored, you know. When the bedroom becomes boring, same old, someone's going to leave. I'm not joking. If you take the bait, Saggies, you're going to regret it. Someone's not going to come back when they find out. You know what I said. When they find out. So be mindful of your actions. Be mindful of the way that you perceive someone who's on social media or snapping you pics, or they're snapping you, or you're seeing them on Hinge or Tinder. Someone out there is trying to get you to bite. For real. And you need to talk it out with someone. So I think you'd best talk it out. Talk it out before you get it out. And then someone takes off. Try to spice up Saggies, try to spice up your love life because otherwise you're keeping this very on the DL. Or someone is, right? Something needs some spicing. And I just saw the Empress, so if you were to veer off course, there's a chance, Saggies, if you're a female, you could get pregnant. Oh, and what tangled weave we weave. Tangled webs we weave, Saggies. Listen up. I'm just saying. I'm not going to be your mom here. But I do have a Saggy daughter. All right. I don't feel that applies to, but listen, hey, you know. All right. Capricorn. Caps. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's happening. We have the Seven of Wands, we have the Devil reversed, and the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. So, right? So beautifully do we show up as we got our act together. We're grounded, we're financially in a really good place, and we're not letting fear get in the way and or others who are fearful get in the way of our need to invite, why am I hearing this? Perpetrators to become part of your, you know, so you may have some perpetrators who are trying to weasel their way into your life just because, right? I don't know. This is you. I mean, we know it's you, and this is you. So you're not allowing people to come here to your home to, you know, not today. Yeah. Don't come at me today. So the 7 turns into an 8, but the 8 is reversed, right? So don't message me, don't contact me, because I have taken all, if not all, the people that were toxic, and I've said I'm not embracing people who are not for my highest good. I mean, seriously, right? Also, people who just want what they want, to tie me down, to hold me back. We're not doing that. I'm going to put, this is you telling me this. Okay? What else for Capricorns? See that? You're telling people, go. You're weeding out everyone that does not have your best interests at heart. No kidding. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That includes social media, because we add the 8. It includes social media. It includes people that maybe, you're changing it up. Maybe people that were frenemies, right? Okay, let's get another one. Right, Capricorn? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Emotionally detached. If a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is in your midst, this is the person who's emotionally manipulative and coming at you like, what? I thought I could weasel my way back in. But I don't think it's just one person. I think that all these people that come at you, 7, 8, maybe a group of people you've been hanging around and they've been hanging on to you, now see your change, see you being more grounded. Not that you're not grounded, but when you're in your element right here, upright, it's a beautiful thing. And these people are trying to drag you down. Let's take one more. Capricorn. Oh, yeah. And you know it. And yeah, we're not going to lie. It's sad. It's really sad when people's true colors really come to the forefront. And you know that you have to say goodbye to a lot of people in your life whom you've perhaps knew like fairly a long time. And in today's fairly in a long time could constitute, 7 years or 8 years, or we worked together or whatever. And it wasn't easy getting rid of the people that are emotionally unavailable or detached or wanted you just for your ideas, your ability to be in your highest honor, like hanging on to your coattails. That's what I mean. Let's get one more. It's not happening, Capricorn. You're done. And a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Look at that. So you have two, masculine and feminine, whatever. Doesn't have to be. It could be a couple. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That, someone finally had it out. You had it out with someone. The Five of Swords is, okay, we had to have a come to Jesus moment here. Yeah. Right? We had to have a come to Jesus moment. We had to set boundaries and we had to say, no more. No more. I'm not taking the same actions that I did before. I need to tell you how I feel. Let's really talk it out. Talk about the emotional manipulations, etc. And seeking your own solace for your own health. Literally. And look at you. And you're glad you did it. You're glad you had to go through some part, as you can see, this is very dark, right? These are dark cards. This is all the toxicity of relationships, people, places, and things that have held you back. And now you got it out. You let it out. You talked it out. You figured it out. But there's residual, for sure. Just because the cards say that, you have to make sure that you've cleaned it all out, right? There may be residual there or other things that may come up later. Let me just get one more card about that with Caps. More may be coming out. So just let it come out. Let it flow. And be hopeful. Be transparent. This will balance you out. Okay. I had a little I had to breathe in a little deeper. Breathe in deep, right? Meditation. Transcendental meditation is good for the soul. Okay. Aquarius. What's happening, Aquarius? These cards just came right out. I'm going to take another card, but we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and 2 twos, and the Two of Pentacles. So I don't know what's going on. I'm a little confused. I might be waiting for a response from a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. And I haven't heard from, I haven't heard from them in a couple days. I don't know what's going on. And look at the Ten of Pentacles reversed. It's a money issue. I don't know if the money's coming in. I'm waiting for the money to come in. I am, for some of you, you're giving money out for child support that you didn't see coming. And, it doesn't make you happy, but it has to happen, right? I'm going to put these down for just a sec, okay, Aquarius? And let's look at what these double twos stand for. Okay, someone in the public eye or is getting ready to be in the public eye. right? What's the confusion about being in the public eye, Aquarius? Is it you or, okay, so there's no firm convos coming in, and it's confusing you as to whether or not this situation is coming in or not. Is the money coming in? Is the deal being made? Do I not see it? Am I getting confused, mentally and emotionally confused as to what this person may be doing? Let's put these down. You're waiting for like a phone call, a memo. You're waiting for money. Some of you are waiting for something to be sold, to be, you know. Wow, look at that. You know that if you look deep within someone's essence, you're going to find something that you didn't want to see. You're going to find the fears of another or your own. You're getting fearful because you have to deal with others whom don't allow you to be emotionally content yet, right? This Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is upright though. So, and the Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If you're doing anything that is requiring a response or an action, right? Or a convo from a distance, you're waiting, and it's drawing out your inner fears. It's drawing out, you know, a need to, you know what, Aquarius, someone's trying to say be patient in waiting for the money to come in, waiting for, Spirit wants you to stop worrying. Spirit wants you to stop worrying and start believing. Stop worrying and start thinking your way through this instead of not believing that it's not going to come. So mentally and emotionally, you're fearing like the worst is going to happen. And you may not be telling anyone about it, but this is how you feel. You don't want to talk about it. You're not talking about it. I think you're waiting. Okay, so we have what? 6 more days. A phone call may come in. 6 more hours, I just heard. You feel stuck. If you don't get some sort of information, some sort of word, this has to turn upright. Yeah? Okay. Aquarius, what is going on? I think you're waiting for money. And now you get out of your head. You get out of fear-based mentality. You stop worrying about what is this? The devil in the details. You know what it is, right? It's your ego. So your ego is trying to manipulate you into fearing the worst case scenario. If you're dealing with 2 women, or you're dealing with, you know, collabing with others, it's taking your every strength to have faith, to believe in yourself, and to know that what is meant for you will be. And when this turns around, you're going to be really happy. But that's what you're waiting for. And you feel stuck. You feel stuck on many levels. I want to look at this strength card reversed. They're telling me to pick one more for you because you're kind of at your wit's end. Someone's going to help you. Spirit will help you through your significant other to get you out of fearful mode and to see the light. I'm glad we did this. I think that you need someone to give you hope. And you guys are all about hope, but right now you're hopeless. Hopelessly awaiting, you know, to hopelessly awaiting an offer of money to come in and to free you, right? This will set you free. And the truth will set you free. The truth is in your own heart of why you're so fearful. Fearful of, you know, a deal not going through, people not coming through for you. Right? And that's what Spirit wants you to do. Spirit wants you to believe. And Spirit's testing your faith of resolve in your situation, in the waiting period, right? That's what it is. Let go and let God. Seriously. Seriously. Let go and let God. Okay? Okay. You have to give yourself a chance to get out of what the devil makes you do, and that's be fearful, and the ego trying to talk you in and or out of your own success from happening. Because you know what you think you bring about. Okay. Pisces. Pisces. Let's see what's happening. Pisces, 7 of Swords, 2 sevens, 7 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. Okay. So we're not feeling like people in our environment, our family, are really telling us what's going on. Like it's kind of like withholding information from you, not telling you what's really happening. Like, do they have other opportunities? Do they not have opportunities? Do they care? Are they lying, manipulating situations? And it makes you sad. And you know it, right? This is 4. This is home. I heard don't cry over spilled milk. And let's see what else is here for Pisces. Pisces, you're having a rough time here. I have to tell you. Look at that. The same thing again. Wow. This time, those opportunities are reversed. I feel like for some of you, you think like, I don't know how to, like, I don't even know what my options are for the future. I don't know if I even can find what my true, where my heart truly is. I'm really having a hard time assessing where my future and in my family and how I'm dealing in the family or they're dealing with you, how this plays out. You have 2 sevens. 3 sevens, I'm sorry. because you had the Seven of Cups. So are you trying to weigh out your options for the future of your family and of yourself, where you're going to live, what you're going to do, trying to take control of the reins, right? Let's see, Pisces. Let's see what this Seven of Swords is. Who is this? What is this? Yeah. I think some of you are like kind of thinking, I don't have a plan. I'm trying to control where I'm going to be in, right? What's this? 3. Where am I going to be in 3 years? How, like what? 7 and 3 is 10. How am I going to forge ahead with my family, my home? What is my life going to look like in 3 years? And why are you looking ahead, so far ahead? The 9 of Cups. What's going to make me happy? So I feel like this is a real attempt, a huge attempt of controlling the terrain of where you're going to be in 3 years, right? And you feel like you just want, I feel like some of you are numbing through alcohol. I feel you have a spirit guide on the other side that's trying to help you. That's masculine. I feel that if you let go of the need to control, you will find more answers. I'm just trying to put this together so I can... Let me get 2 more cards for Pisces, please. Thank you. Here it is. Okay, look at this. And I'm really itching. So seriously, I don't know if you have allergies. You could have allergies, or someone's lying to you. Or you're lying to yourself. I don't know. Because when my nose itches, which it hardly does on video, on screen, it's because someone's talking about you and or telling you lies. Giving you like what you want to hear. Maybe not lying to you as much as just telling you what you want to hear. Okay? And it keeps coming back and back again about your freedom, your home, your childhood, like the childhood life that you once had, the times of great happiness that you once had. I mean, right? We can't forget that this card does exist here. I think that you're like taking diving really deep into your emotional life and looking at over the years, over the course of time. And because you had two 7 of Cups, that's like over the last 14 years. Maybe less, 7 to 14. So you're looking and reevaluating and looking at the people that came into your life that were not honorable and the others that made you happy. I think you're just taking a really massive assessment. And then in that assessment, Pisces, you're saying to yourself, okay, so when can I have this again? And when can I be happy? And Spirit's also saying, why are you not happy with what you have currently? What is it that makes it difficult to be happy again? Oh my God, 7 of Swords. Holy shit. 7 of Swords twice. You got people lying to you. People are just lying to you in your close-knit circle of friends and family. They're just manipulating the situation. So And it could be there's, I don't know. Jeez. And it's kind of like a disappointment every time. Every time. Every time in every situation that you've been through or have gone through, that people just deceived you. And, you know, Pisces, you know when people do that. And they, you know, it's like, stop already. I just want the truth. But no one's giving you the truth. They just keep coming and going back with the same old story, the same reasons why they can't do what they're supposed to do, right? And I think some of you are drinking too much and drinking your sorrows, numbing your pain. All right. Wow, Pisces, you've not had it easy. Your readings have been very difficult the last 2 months. Okay, I need more intel on the Seven of Swords. You have all these sevens. You have 4 sevens. Do you realize how lucky you are? Okay, some of this is about money. This is like the black horse. Look at this. We have the black horse and we have the white horse. So some people are truthful and some people are not. Right? Someone's telling you one story and then it gets the chain of the storyline gets convoluted. Who's telling the truth, Pisces? Are you trying to figure out who's wearing the masks? We have someone who's really aggressive, right? This looks like a Doberman. And then this looks like, right, E.T. phone home, right? So there's someone here totally in the middle, a spirit guide, helping you to distinguish who's got your back and who doesn't. These are different personalities, right? They wear different masks at certain times. And they tell you what you want. Some tell you what you want to hear, and others, Pisces, just, you know, if it's not you controlling the terrain, it's others controlling your terrain. This is what I think you should be doing. This is what I think you should be doing. Why are you not making the decisions, Pisces, when you already know? You already know who the snake is. You already know 2 different sides of the personas that people, the egos that they come to the table with to show you. If a father figure, a grandfather figure is on the other side, they're trying to help you. They're trying to show you the way. Spirit saying, don't let others manipulate your terrain for the next, whatever, 3 to 7 years. Don't put so much, don't give away your power. Don't give away your power. I feel like you need to keep your power. People are taking your power because they know they can. Only you have the ability to make decisions for yourself. No answers must be needed right now. But there are people that are just, I don't know if it's going to be a surprise or not. I don't know, Pisces. I don't feel good about this. All right, what's the end game for Pisces, please? Okay, Leo, Aries, Sag. Reversed. There's no action. You're not doing anything about it. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see the actions that are being dealt, what you're dealing with. You don't really want to see it. You want to just ignore it. It's your choice. But the truth of the situation will be, when you really get to the heart of the matter, you're going to weed out, and people will start getting weeded out. It's just not time yet. But they will. They will. It's time for people to just like own up to their own shit. Look at, you're being spiritually driven. Remember that. You don't need to control the terrain, and nor does anyone else, for that matter, Pisces, need to control you. That's crap. Okay, collective. And I got a little angry. I'm not going to lie. Okay. I feel like, okay, Pisces. I'm like, how dare you? Leave any comments, all signs, for whether or not these resonate with you. And I'm here for you, always. Okay. The collective. Let's look. What is the collective take? Someone says take away. What is the collective takeaway? Let's see. So, the takeaway is, how do we heal from others who, and ourselves, who are perfectionists, who are believing and idealizing and analyzing the best and most direct way to where we want to get to, right? How we want to think, whom we want to be with. The perfectionism is a huge word. Perfectionism such as how we communicate to others, how we show up for others, how we analyze situations that need to be figured out, and at what cost. Like, what are the prices that we pay for being perfectionists, okay? The resources that it takes, and I'm not talking just money. I'm talking about the resources that results from whomever we have connected with. Like, are they the right peeps? Are they seeing the same vision through the beliefs and ideas that we all are working in this together and we're serving others? I mean, it's all in the details of, right, what it is that we must do. So the collective message is, what is the price that one pays for being a perfectionist? Do we need to be a perfectionist in everything we do? Because that lends itself as part of the ego. It's not about then serving others as much as it is about showing up in the limelight for others and telling others how we help people. That's the ego. There's a price to pay for being a perfectionist. Remember that. And who you tell, who you need to tell, that's all ego. I send you so much love and light and many blessings. Have a great week.